Oh, okay. Let's have a look at this. Everything is bad here. It's been a week. Fucking hell. All right. I think I've got everything set. I've got my warm-up screen there. I've got my face coming in now. Hi. Uh, so I've lost an M2 drive Windows this week, and it's causing me trouble. So it's going to be a weekend where I'm going to be reinstalling Windows on another drive. But let's get this match going, shall we? And find a screen that actually works, hopefully. Maybe that screen. Yeah, look at that. I did have, you'll see there, I did have Riley up in the top corner as we start this little stream. Welcome to Friday Night Fights, by the way. Hey, you're having a better week than I am. Fucking hell. Hopefully this sounds okay. Everything's gone wrong this week. 3 days ago, I lost the M2 drive for Windows. And the nightmare ever since, I had to go back to my other SSD, which is why we've actually got anything working here at the moment. But it's just been an absolute nightmare trying to sort this out. I'm going to have to reinstall Windows on the M2 and start again effectively. And I'm just trying to get settings that I've managed to scrape from wherever. This stream is brought to you by Linux. There you go. It's probably not a bad idea. And literally, OBS was working fine. I was recording before. And then I went to actually stream. And it said, no, fuck off. You can't. And so I ended up restarting the computer, and I did some copy and paste from things I'd pillaged from my old M2 drive before it got shot. And that's why we managed to get up and running here now. Anyway, look, I have no idea what the volume levels are like at the moment because everything's wrong right now. So I think it's okay. It looks like it's sort of peaking out there a little bit. So I'm just going to drop that down. Let me know if I'm too loud, too quiet, or whatever. I'm not really yelling at the moment, so that should be a good volume. It's still hopefully all filtered because God help us if I start yelling at anything. And you will have seen, and g'day Commander Knight, good to see you, mate. You will have seen at the start there, I had Riley's Jagdpanzer in the top right corner there. And we were looking at his screen and it looked impressive. Except he was in a completely different match. He was in the fucking Foiboys OC versus GBI or something. And I was going to do that, but I couldn't live cast it with Stu. So I ended up having to sit that one out. So yeah, we've cut Riley away, and it's just the main screen tonight. So let's have a look. This was a pretty good battle. This is a pretty good battle. Of course, we are back fighting over Bunnings, and if we remember the other day, the Chimera lads and lasses took on, I think it was 20th Mountain 10th Panzer, or 20th Panzer 10th Mountain. I can't remember where they go. Hang on a sec. It is 20th Panzer Grenadiers 10th Mountain Division. I think they had a battle here the other day, and this was fought over and over and over and over again. And, you know, well done to Orange Team here. Actually, that's what we need to do. We need to put the watermarks up. Let's find the watermarks up so that we can actually have allies and this on the screen. We don't want the header bar, do we? It's not the HCA scoreboard. Let's get rid of that. Of course, I haven't set any of these up for this particular stream. So Axis is the left side, the blue side. We'll just quickly do some dodgy in-stream editing there. Nothing to see here. Move on. This is how it's done in the professional world, folks. A bit of a laugh. A couple of folks have been interested in talking to me about how I do my stream and all the technical stuff. It's like, Paulie, I think it's the words we're looking for here. Paulie. Alright, quickly, it's almost done. The old Mark 1 eyeball out, have a look. There's a good battle tonight, by the way. There's a battle going on behind us there, don't worry about it. There, okay, so Axis is the blue and Allies is the orange as we play this night tonight. A lot of fight over here. Brainless, the commander, of course, of the Allied team. Bit of a strafe in behind us there. The Axis trying to pick up some of those infantry up the north, I think. Brainless did a really good job defending this first cap, of course, that the Allies managed to pick up. So look at the numbers on there. This was a 27 versus 27 game, I think, tonight. Something like that. Anyway, I seriously considered jumping in and just playing with the guys for a little bit of it as well, and maybe jump on both teams so that each team has an equal chance of being shit with me on it. Bombing runs, well, early bombing run here. We're only 10 minutes in the battle. Killed that truck there from X, and the bombing run went over the back there. I guess they're looking for their garrison, but they didn't pick up much of anything. The Gary was more around there where Brad is at the moment. So bombing run across Bunnings. You really got to make sure that you're hitting your target here when you're bombing Bunnings, otherwise it's kind of pointless. You know, and most people would be looking for that garrison to pick up. Infantry kills are fine, but if you can take up the supply line, of course, well, that's pretty good. How's the in-game sound, by the way? Is it coming through loud enough? You know, I'm not seeing a lot of trigger here on the volume mixer. There's a way I can show you this, can't I? So if anyone wants to see what actually goes on here, what the grand old technical challenge is for me. Here we go. Let's get rid of that. Now we've got it on main screen. I'll take main screen off, and it's not sized properly. So we'll quickly size that for you. I've got nothing there that anybody can hack my computer from, but that's what I work with. TFK, thank you, White. I really appreciate that. It's stupid of me because I literally was talking to Mr. Chu all week and realised that the time of tonight was not going to be any good. Let's get that back to the main screen. The time of tonight was not going to be any good. The kids are going to bed at the time that live streaming goes on. That's why the Friday night fights are always pre-recorded, because I can't stream when the guys are doing those matches. So yeah, it was. I caught the last part of it. It looked like a pretty good match actually. Well, he's been smashed by the moderator. Not sure why. I do have my moderator settings set up a little bit higher than normal because I am doing competition streaming at the moment for the official league, and we have to have fairly robust moderation and things like that. There are a lot of ground rules around that league, and rightly so. There's reasons for that. Here's Clive defending this building down here. We saw this in the 20th and 10th game the other day, where these buildings, this set of buildings here, and then the ones up there where you can see Entice, I think, getting shot. Those two buildings are your staging points to attack into Bunnings. If you can control those two areas, you can get lots of good attacks. Great shot from Road Rage. Apparently everyone sits in fucking on the top of stuff nowadays, except me. I don't know. We'll come and look at that in a minute, actually. I did some filming of that. Here's Clive, though, trying to defend this area by himself. He's done pretty well here, but Zero definitely outplayed him. Smart enough to work the angles there and picked up Clive, so well done there from Zero. But we saw a fantastic fight here the other day from Chimera in 20th and 10th. And I was quite pleased when it came up tonight for the Friday night fights, because there's lots of this good... Look at this, Electro. Really good play here. Let's see if they can pick him up. Electro's a pretty good player. He's picked up one already. There you go. 2 down. Nice work. There's a supply drop in there. Brainless, pretty good player. But he would have had a lot going on tonight. He's up there in the middle of it all, of course. Not as many players tonight. There's a lot of folks off doing other things like that of the friendly match. There's a lot going on in Hell Let Loose at the moment, folks. Oh my goodness me. There's freaking comp matches and friendly matches and casts here and casts there and everything. I'm going to be getting up at 5 a.m. or 4:30 on Monday morning to record a match. I'm not going to be casting it then because my family will kill me. And then sometime later that day or that evening or something, I'll actually live cast it, the pre-record. And that's not even an Oceanic match. That's just another match. So I'll see how I'm going over the weekend. There's a lot going on. Good push here from the Bloobs. So German forces coming in from the south here, trying to control this trench line and gets that oversight in. And you see the rockets, the long rockets, always trying to pick up garrisons inside Bunnings. So a lot of rockets will come down from the south of the map down here. Sorry about that little thing there. To try and shoot through and pick up the different buildings. There's another map where that happens on. Is it? Oh, which one is it? St. Mary Glees. It's got the two Bunnings buildings side by side, isn't it? And so you kind of sit up in the wheat fields and just lob rockets in all day. I'd be building an anti-tank gun up there and just let him spawn in there, I say. Here's Entice now pushing in from the other side again. He's coming around the back there trying to pick up Swinny, but I don't know. No, he's been picked up. Swinny's on him. So the Germans yet again here. Germans here yet again are doing a really good job at defending this point, but there's a lot of push coming in from the south there. Dass's crew as well. Good sector control there. Had a quick look at that, and you can see lots going on there for PTI. He's got I keep calling you PTI, by the way. It's PT is free. But because I'm in the military, the first thing when I see PTI as a set of letters in a row, it's physical training instructor, PTI. So it's PTS3. PTS3 was the commander of the Axis team, and he's got good sector control up already. So he had his guys pretty much on that straight away. So well done there. Copycat there, defending up the north against a little bit of a push, and so it's starting to get that pincer going. There's that long rocket. See, Lone Wolf putting the long rocket in, trying to pick up a garrison in there. That's what you look for on these Bunnings buildings. And more often than not, people do actually hit them because there's only certain places you can put the garrisons in there. What I will say about Friday night fights and, excuse me, just matches in general that I'm casting nowadays, I'm seeing a lot more people using a lot more of the clever stuff. So, you know, pre-position shooting. That's Jane. I was like, fuck no! But didn't pick up the garrison again, I don't think. There was a check for that. No, see, missed the garrison up here as well. So there's nothing in that area. So picked up a couple of infantry and that was it. So an infantry bombing run there. But yeah, a lot of people, there's a lot more cleverness on the field of play. A lot more folks are being a little bit more deliberate in the way they play things. Like PT here, he's trying to do some oversight down south. He's marking up where the enemy infantry are. You can see VK coming in from the right as a spotter from a recon squad there. Put his flare up to see where he can see him. There's a ping from PT. There's another infantry mark in there. And now he's going to do a little bit of overwatch, see if he can pick someone up. Good defense from the commander of the Germans here, because he had this problem for a fair while. These bloody sniper squads, these recon squads, coming around and chipping in. And we know some very, very good players there in front of you. The Kamara guys have had a couple of good wins in the HCA, and Knox in particular. You know, you see him routinely get 60 or 70 kills in matches. He's hidden in shadow, picking off a lot of the attack line that's coming in. The unfortunate part is that at the moment, you know, I mean, it's a good defensive position here, but they're getting up close enough. If the infantry can get up, and there's an airhead coming in, all right, this might crack things open a little bit here. But look, they're getting up in close, and that's allowed them to step inside that building now. What this gives for the Axis team is some sector control here in the point itself, with that airhead coming in with some infantry support. And that's, you know, if you're going to drop an airhead in, where is it? I can't remember. There it is. If you're going to drop an airhead in that close, there's DAS protecting that area where that airhead's coming in. If you're going to drop it in that close, unless you're using it as some sort of distraction, you've definitely got to defend it. So that's smack bang almost in the middle of the point here, because the point is here, I think. Or is it here? I think it might be here, actually. Anyway, so look, good airhead. Supplies up north there. Snazzy trying to get to them to try and see what he can actually do. Welcome to Friday Night Fights, ladies and gentlemen. As we see the Blueberries, the Axis force, starting to put some pressure on the point here. Brainless just getting picked off there. A couple of guys in. I think whoever that is, the assault player there, probably looking to put a satchel in. Electro will be definitely looking to put a satchel in. Right, ready for the big spawn wave? 2 people! It was an overwhelming wave. I guess this, because, I mean, in a 50v50, yes, there would be a few more there. I was underwhelmed by the airhead wave, guys. I really was. But there's a bunch up here already. Why would they respawn down here if they're already in the point? I get it. But come on, 2? Maybe the next wave. The next wave is definitely going to impress us, right? What's it, about 30 seconds? There it is! 1 more! It's just a tsunami. Orange, look out. However, having said that, you can see the point starting to get capped over there at the back. So PT's got his work cut out for him here around the back. Cracked me up. All right. Look out. I'm probably in trouble. So anyway, we've got a little bit of a push going on here on the back point. There's that. That is an important garrison right there. And of course, I moved away from it at the wrong time. Same recon squad around the back here, folks. So, yeah, look, you know, it's a 4v4 at the moment. There's a nice little push coming in from Copycat there. He's trying to get in from the front side and get a pincer move on that point. That's pretty good work. Great kill from Knox there on Tenet. clearing them out from this north area. That's that north area I was talking about, just over here to the right. But look how many managed to get into the point here. That's some supplies coming in. I think that airhead's probably gone by now. Yeah. I'm just engaging with the missus while we watch a few supply drops come in. There, the airhead's still there. Sorry, there it is. Look at it. Look at it. So a couple of supply drops around the back there. Pressure here on the point, attack point. But then look, the garrison finally got up north there. So yeah, that double pincer. That double pincer move. So Snaz's managed to get up there. There's a spawn wave. That's what you want. But look, now these guys are in position, aren't they? They're ready to go. They're waiting for it. Probably going to see some sort of rocket come in at some stage soon. Take that out. Oh no, it's gone now, so it doesn't really matter. Look, they're trying to defend it. Das is trying to defend it. Rocket's back the other way. All right, Lone Wolf's having a go. Has a red hot go. Good on him. An hour and 7 minutes to go. So we're 23 in, and the defense is just starting to thin out a little bit here from the Allies. It's well, Lone Wolf could kill a burrito there. Picked him off. You know, tried to do something a bit clever there, didn't quite work out. So Fix is in there, he's in the thick of it. Yeah, okay, dad joke, brought it up. Oh! Precision strike. Boom, nice strike, nice strike. I think they thought there was a garrison there, or they knew the airhead was there, but it had already gone. Lovely little, I generally don't catch the precision strikes, they're too quick. You don't hear them. It's sort of like playing, oh, it's gone. It's too late. It's already hit. And you never know where the Stukas are coming from because they sort of are so high when they first come in. Bombing around over the back there from PT. It's free. I'm expecting that was trying to pick up the garrison there. Not sure if it did. I don't have that 2-map perspective, but you could see even more now. There's a bit of thinning out from the bit of thinning out from the Allies here. And Lone Wolf down there working hard on the middle point. But look at that north spawn as we clicked past it there, where Naz had built that garrison up to the north there. Here's Copycat now trying to work his way still in. So he's been working his way along here for probably the last 3 or 4 minutes. Leopard crawling, I'm guessing, by the look of that. I think I tried to be a bit artistic here because I saw the flames and I saw there was a moment here where I could make it look cool, and then realised probably about 10 seconds later I have zero artistic ability whatsoever. All it looks like is that he's on fire. So we've stopped being artsy. I'll just leave that to professionals. And ouch, nice. Hate when that happens, when you do all that leopard crawling and stuff, and then someone just comes along and machine guns you with a bucket of bullets. Anyway, look at that. Snazzy's garrison up the north here. Now, he'd be trying to whip around there on that right flank to where those trees are. There's a bit of a ridge line here, and he'd be trying to put an OP up. Looking at the resources there to have a think about where we were at, because there's no tank. So, of course, you've got the option of converting fuel tonight for extra resources. So we see a lot more aircraft through the match. There's a nice spawn wave coming in, and now the point's starting to blink. It's starting to blink there as it gets contested, and we'll start to see it probably, yeah, there it goes, heading towards blue because orange have just been thinned out here gradually. You know, these guys are just nicely spread out here all the way, like Snazzy coming around that outside. He's taken some of his squad with him. Das was over here where that airhead is. He's now come up on that garrison out here. But even though they're coming off one garrison, they are spread out over a couple of grid squares there. And look, these guys are trying to defend this one garrison here. And Electro's now around the back of it and picking them up. Look at that, nice slaughter kills. Splatterguts there is the only person standing or sitting or something. I don't know. I couldn't work out why he didn't die there. That's right. Watch this for a bit of play. So Anthony's there. Cab's around the back there. Splats goes for a run. Anthony knows one of his mates died. No, he's looking off in another direction. Cab's there. Splats is holding. Who's going to see whom first? That's the question here. I know people know if you were sitting in this spot. But look how close they are. Like literally a little drum. There's someone getting picked off the back there too, by the way, as the Orange 4 start to come in from their back garrison because they don't have anything close. So that bombing run probably did pick up a garrison before. This one in here where Anthony is got wiped out. And so this, look at the spawn way back here. So Blue are going to capture this, but Splatterguts just trying to... Bam! Now Cab knows... Well, I thought Cab would have noticed, but he just... Oh yeah, no, he's looking for him, see? How are they not seeing each other? Oh my god, because Splatterguts is not on his guts. He's standing up. He's squatting. He's squatting. Wow. Cab's there. Oh, look, bam. Oh, nice. And Thix has got him now. Splats needs to move. Can't take it down. Thix is not stupid. He must have ran off, brewed up, had a bit of a rest, and then gone, oh, wait, there's someone back here. Came back. Orange in real trouble here now. They've lost the point. Really good push from that one spot there, but they spread out. Look how far they spread out. They came all the way around to here and all the way around to here. And that's a big arc. That's like 2 or 3 grid squares worth of attack there. That's what you want, even though it came off of one garrison, because at least then you can punch up a bunch of OP. So we have a look now at AA Battery. I love fighting in this area. There's a couple of different angles you can come into AA Battery from. Certainly not as much out the back here unless you get an airhead or something up. But and this up the top here is tough because it's a bit open, but you can get into those trenches where Copycat is and that. There's a lot of folks move along this hedgerow here. So if you set up a couple of guns like they have here, nobody will get along there. But up the top there, you can see people coming in. And then, of course, as we look south, that's your staging point down south. If you can get in there and Lone Wolf sort of trying to defend that area at the moment, if you can get a garrison or OPs down there, you can really sweep in, because generally you don't see a lot of folks defend that way. They're usually looking out this way at the open field trying to pick people off. This is also where you find all those people that can shoot and all the people like me that are crawling across the field like Doran here trying not to get shot. Yeah, a lot of look at the shots here. That's a big shot there. A couple of 100 to 200 meters. There's another one. Bam. So those guys are behind cover way out there and they're getting picked off by the really good eyesight of people probably 20 years younger than me, yeah? Hard to try and advance up here. Copycat trying to go the other way. It's because you've got this big barbed wire fence here, you know, but this defilade, these little defilade areas are quite nice to bound up to into here and then bound up to the next one and then sweep around. This, where Anthony is up here, this is a control area. Anytime you are playing on Utah and you are fighting anywhere near one of these 3 middle points, like, you know, potentially fighting over the middle point, you must control this area here. If you do not control this area here, they'll do what the blue team just did and sweep in and take Bunnings. So if Orange could take this area back, they can stage out of here. Because look at all the approach paths. You know, there's that there. There's this here. There's more around to the right. Although they are getting picked off some great gunnery from out this way. But yeah, just so many attack angles. That's the type of stuff that you try and look for as a squad leader and as a commander, is how many lines of advance have you got to come in on. And when you're in a public match, because comp's a bit different, when you're in a public match and you're trying to educate the blueberries around you and you're trying to stop everyone attacking in a single line, that's where they'll all come down like something like this. And you just grab 1 or 2 squad leaders and say, look, can you guys attack down here or attack down here or something? Just try and influence and shape, because it makes a big difference when you're coming in on 2 or 3 paths. People have to swivel head to try and work out where the shots are coming from. Mick worked his way all the way in there and just got picked off by Rhino with a really nice shot through the tree line there. That's a good shot, Rhino. Now we're back on the point. There's not much going on here. It's a strafe for somebody. Coffee trying to work in and get some magic happening. But you can see supplies there over the back there. For PT is free. He's trying to get that south area controlled, where was whoever the AT player was. Who was over there before? Anyway, Das is trying to sweep in on there, but I think Burrito will pick that up. That'll make it a bit harder. Here's Coffee, and look, Joey's on the roof. Yeah, Coffee gets a bit of shot at him. All right, so Popsy set up, has a look, has a bit of a go back. Can hear an MG off to the side there, long range MG. I'd say that's on the tower. Coffee's going to bandage up. Now, how do you play this, Coffee? Do you move? No, stand up and run. Throw a bit of nade. Get shot towards from the rear. Who's that? Fuck me. That's a nice shot from way down there. BK or Scriv. So Coffee, everyone knows you're in this trench, mate. But he jumps up again. He did some more bullets at him. He ducks under those ones. A little bit of a crawl. And Chowie's still up there. Here's Rhino coming in as well to pincer with Chowie. And Coffee backs himself, jumps up again, runs. No, headshot. No good, man. No good. All right, crack shot. Oh, okay. So, is it everybody now that gets on top of something except me? Is that how this works? Is this game now all about climbing? Because I think like I think it was 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, it was a seminar glaze, and I saw somebody getting one of these for the first time, and it was the first time I'd seen anything like that. And now fucking everybody is on the top of something. Everybody is on the top of something. All right, come on. Look, Steve gets up. Yep, Steve's climbing up as well. I mean, I can get up there. I got that one worked out. Who else have we got? Anybody? Here we go. Ah, that's lame. Even I can do that one, McFly. Come on. Challenge yourself, mate. All right. Good machine gun position, though. It's very hard to pick people off at range from there. This is where the supplies came down here. Here's Wayno sort of sweeping around the back here. I'm guessing. No, AT gun, that's right. Nice spot. Wasn't not a bad spot. I don't mind this little spot here. I've never put an AT gun here before. I think the threat would be getting tank information if there was tanks, because some of the tanks on this map can be really sneaky in the way they use the hedgerows. Excuse me, and you know, working out where the threats are and just picking them off at range. So not a bad spot there, Wayno. I wonder how he did up there. I didn't actually get to look at see too much about how he played there. Here's the boys brewing up. Have a bit of a look-see. All right, I think we follow him here now. Actually, I think I tagged onto him because this was the nice little possible attack line. So we're just going to follow Swinny for a little bit. Don't mind doing this. See how he goes. Chowie was still up on the roof there before, I think. Really want to know how he did that. All right, Swinny just having a bit of a look. Slowly working their way in. So what I was saying before, there's a lot more... hey, Blue, good to see you. There's a lot more deliberate play that's crept in over the last, let's say, month. So when I watched, it was either a Sesh friendly or an Evo friendly or an IR JT, is it JT? Friendly. And they're all Chinese clans. One of the comments I made a few months ago, this is probably about 4 months ago now, was that the Asiatic teams tend to be a lot more deliberate in the way they move around the map. Like this type of deliberate. Whereas Australian, New Zealand players tend to be fucking, you know, grenades hanging between your legs as you're running in. And that's a lot of our players. I'm noticing now. Oh, look at this! How the fuck did he get up there? How is that even a thing? Come on. All right. Anyway, bet you that surprised the shit out of Coffee. There's a lot more deliberate play. People are slowing down their gameplay and considering their options a bit better. Look, Coffee right here. Obviously looking at the map, I'm guessing. Just kind of a bit lucky there. But what I'm saying is that folks aren't just rushing at stuff anymore as much. I mean, there's a time and a place for it. But there's a lot more of this considered play, I would call it. I like it. I like it. We're slowly whittling away. Oh, look at that for a grenade. Here we go. Is that going to pick up Fuzzy, or is it a smoke grenade? I think it's a smoke grenade, yeah. I like it. I like it because we're weeding out a lot of that battlefield type play that we used to all do, I guess. Probably say, oh, Sweetie, keep your head down, mate. Yeah, it's becoming a bit more very, very intelligent play from so many different people all the time now, and I love it. Absolutely love it. Fuzzy with the good cover. That's such a great position, isn't it? Look, the only thing is just his head is above it, and that's it. And that's what you want as an MG, because you normally kind of, if you set up on a fence or something, your fucking torso sticking above it. It's such a, look at that, brutal, poor old Swinny. You can be as deliberate as you want when you got 3 or 4 people running at you like that to clear you out. They'll get you. Good play here. Lone Wolf still down the south. Snazzy, I think, came off an airhead up here. Yes! Nice little airhead here. So Das has just come in off of that. And I was... yes, this airhead can have a bit more than the last one. Am I going to be thrilled with the wave that comes off this airhead? I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. I don't think we've got the numbers for it tonight. So yeah, look, Das is working his way in, but you don't need to don't need to spawn thousands in if you're coming in from different angles as well. So 53 minutes still to go, folks. 53 minutes still to go. No one coming in on this airhead. It's boring as fuck, this airhead. There's Electro. He's coming in off an OP. I mean, the airhead, yes. Das has done the thing. Yeah. Just not as exciting airheads when there's not as many people. But good little airhead back there in the corner. Unlikely to be spotted way back there. Just at the... Well, it might be. But even then, if you had someone running up the top there to defend it, it's very hard for the enemy to get up to it. Here's Ringo trying real hard. Jumps up into the fence. We follow him for a second. Love this little spot. Unfortunately, if I remember rightly, as soon as he shoots, he gets seen. Great shooting up north there. Bam, down he goes. Bit of an ugly diss. Who is Bob? Well, it's a good question. It depends on the context. We still don't know. Excuse me. All right. Here's some nice sneaky play here. Cab, an engineer. Mansonite Firefox. Okay. Hidden in shadows. Man, Cab pulls out the satchel. Look out, mate. Oh, the timing is always the way it goes, isn't it? Nice kill from Mansonite Firefox. Nice little wave coming in from the north here now. Probably need about another 4 or 5 players before they'd start to get cap weight, I reckon. And good defense here. Clive's doing pretty good. He's had some good little defensive runs so far. I've watched him a bit. Snazzy there has pulled in that from the airhead. He's got his squad in here. He's obviously on the attack tonight. Bit of trade going on here. Orange are winning the trade at the moment, so the Allies winning the trade. Not bad. Not bad. Brainless. Well, when you see the commander in an area, you know they're probably thinking about what's going on there. First time I've ever seen this damn pillbox work. Anytime I stick my head out of it, my head ends up somewhere else. So, not a bad little pillbox. Right here from Safarux. We'll come back to him later, actually. That's a good play around that pillbox. Oop, sounds like rabbits are kicking some ass somewhere. Stop it, rabbits. Alright, so still got this push in. It's a very linear attack at the moment, probably because it has to be. Nice kill, whoever that was. Bam, in the trench. Zero is now all left on his lonesome as everyone else around him just died. Hard point to push this from one angle. You can see Thanos over in the distance. They're trying to get something down the south. You know, down that way there. That's what you want. That's what you want. We should kick him. Who's Bob? We should kick him. All right, well done. Round the back, we've got PT is free again, trying to defend against this push coming in. The garrison is locked. He's put in a strafe over it. Coffee and the team trying to break this up a bit. These guys are a fair way out, though. You know, that's 400 meters from the point. So you really want to get a move on there with whatever's going on. You know, oh, crack shot, nice. Live it up, whose name? Well done. It's too far out here. If you're out this far, you want to really get moving and get some momentum on, because while you're that far away, shit's happening, and this is what's going on here. You can see Thanos' squad has moved into these buildings here. Probably got a garrison down by now, or an OP. Yeah, there's a garrison in here. There you go. So these guys will try and defend that. There's a who is Bob conversation going in. All right. Ooh, brutal kill there. Tyron around the back there. Steve trying to pick him off. Janelle's going to get shot in the back here. Yeah, nice kills there from, I think that was X, was it? Missed it. Yeah, the crack shot's a pretty good shot. I mean, okay, well done for naming yourself that, but, you know, you can't take that for granted. As someone in the last match I watched was called the Horsecock, and let your imagination run wild. His time set. Oh no! That had to hurt. Oh, well, it's like one of those sport. It's one of those sport injuries, you know, where you see something and you just didn't want to see that in a human being. These guys defended well here. Look at that. Here's Thanos. Oh, nice kill from Copycat. So he countered that. Well done. Minty trying to set up a bit of a camp spot. Here's Steve and Janelle still trying to defend that garrison. There's that garrison there, by the way. It's just in there. Copycat a bit unlucky there. Bit unlucky. Didn't get the wall shot real good there. I thought you could shoot through that. Here's this push again. You can see it's just starting to get a bit weighty here, isn't it? So there's a bit here and a bit here and a bit here from blue. And so... I love chat at the moment, by the way. I'm laughing. You know, these orange guys have got their work cut out for them. Some great players here, though. But, yeah, look, you know, 3 different angles they're getting attacked from at the moment. A lot of work to be done to try and defend this. Good defense, though. They haven't got past this line yet, the blue players. Snazzy's just worked his way into the trench now. There's a garrison in... There it is. There's that garrison. That garrison is one of those amazing garrisons that you see that just does everything. So let's watch that garrison for a while. We're going to see it up a few times. Big spawn waves coming in from the blue guys up the top there. That a real AT gun? Or is that one of the map creatives? I think that's a real AT gun. Not a bad position there, but it didn't really do a lot, unfortunately. Sanction, that was a great garrison, man. I won't lie. We'll watch it a bit. Here's Burrito really trying hard to defend the point from... Look how many angles they're getting attacked from. Poor bastards. Thanos, thank you for the follow. Good. So look at that. Boom. Spawn wave. Keeps the dream alive of the Allied team here. Recon straight up. Boignant working hard on the Recon flare today. Really had to work hard on that to keep that intel up for him. And you can see there that south wave was shut down by Copycat and whoever that was that died with him. Well done there. Blue force coming up. Cab just couldn't. Cab was trying to get in with a satchel, I'm guessing, but without any infantry support, he's going to get picked up. Yeah, so the guys are still defending here. It's still a bit of a stalemate here, a bit of a trade. Tenet now with the MG out. Bit of suppressive fire. Not enough gunplay. Look at that. Boom. 6 more players into the play. I still don't see enough suppressive fire going in. Not talking about Tenet here. I'm just talking in general. There's a couple of times in this match where I would love to have seen more bullets getting sent down. Sanctioned Roger saying it wasn't your Gary. Well, you should have killed this one. That's good defensive fire going in from Tenet here. You know, while this squad moves up there on the left, we don't see enough of that. We really don't. I watched back at Bunnings earlier. I think there were 5 or 6 players there. I think it was off that airhead, and there were 2 orange players on the hedgerow and about 6 blue players near the airhead, and only the 2 orange players were shooting. The 6 blue players were either getting grenades out or keeping their heads down. And we've got that's the next thing that I would love to see our community change, is don't always have your head down. Somebody's got to have their head up and shooting. And so you'll see me when I play, I will be shooting. I'll have an MP40 though, so I shoot a lot. Oh, surprise! Nice work, Brad. Brad with a kill and didn't actually wear the caster's curse there. Oh, I had a bit of fun. Here's a bit of art for you. Look at this. So here's a bit fly, doing a reload, putting suppressive fire on the point, which is actually getting captured. Let's follow some of these bullets in. Let's go to the bullet cam now. This is cool. Follow the bullets in, and Reese is like, yeah, fuck that, I'm out. Possibly a shovel kill, yes. Poor Wild Honey is getting smashed by the mod tonight. I'm sorry about that. I guess it's... I don't know what it is, actually. Somebody let me know what she was saying. Now, the thing, though, is, as I was saying before, so we have a bit of a look at the map here and just see what's going on. Lots of good sector control from PTS3 there. You can see these guys are slowly working their way in, but they're still so far out. They're not going to come in. Crack shot, there you go. Yeah, well done. The moderation is going to hammer you a bit. It's on the lowest setting, but it still picks up some stuff. It's auto mod stuff. Fear the Spade, well done. Is it because you killed someone that the moderator smashed you? So for example here, I would be shooting into the point with my MP40. Excuse me. Nice bombing run here. Picks up the infantry. Doesn't pick up that garrison. So the poor old infantry spawned in just to get an airhead to the face, an airstrike to the face, but the garrison's still there. Staving garrison at the moment. They're starting to cap it now with a bit of cap weight in the front, but I reckon a spawn wave's going to come in about 25 seconds and solve that problem that's there at the moment, unless they get in quick. Here's the supply truck though, so well played here from the allies as well. They knew they were in a bit of trouble here, so they brought in extra supplies, and that's nice work there from Milk and Fable, I guess. Throwing some infantry weight in there. There's a recap, and Winslow couldn't work out where the garrison was, just getting shot at a bit. Bam, spawn. So this is where me coming in from this way, I would be actually shooting in a lot, because I'm going to die anyway. I generally don't run out of ammunition before I die. And so, on attack, that is, on attack like this. So I tend to use my ammo, and yeah, Winslow, one job, mate. I use my ammo to try and suppress while my guys move in as well. Kick this shit out. Good kills from Thix there by himself. Here is... I think that's, yeah, he picked up coffee. Good grenade in there. Didn't pick up Thix as well. That was an... PT is free. Has taken out the truck and the supplies. Lovely, lovely precision strike there. Milk, though, manages to get in off the OP that was in there, so well done. But here's the real Bob. Love it. Welcome to the chat, real Bob. Rocket in from Mick, just a little bit low that one. Didn't pick up the kill that he wanted. But here's Lone Wolf now on the point and walks into an AP mine on the garrison. Whoever put that AP mine there, well done. Well done. I think a little bit of us, there's a little bit of Bob in all of us. Is that right? Another spawn wave comes in. So, this is where you want some machine gun or some MP40 or something coming in from this way to keep these heads down while your guys are running in. There's not enough of that. Not enough of that. Is Bob the first human? That's what I ask. There's not enough of that gunfire. See, it's very quiet at the moment. No one's shooting at all. Stop taking home ammo. Bob's everyone's fantasy. All right, here's another push from X and Copycat into Win 4. Starts to make the point blink, so good work there from the boys as they move in. And Reese there up there with the machine gun kill though, and it makes it a little bit hard. Trade is what you've got going on here, where there's a couple of blue die and a couple of orange die, and it's just not enough to get the cap weight momentum that you want. There's not enough orange weight coming in to shift it back the other way, because the pressure up here on AA battery is coming in from, well, it's two angles. They've cleared out whatever's going over the back there, but there's two angles coming in at the moment from the Axis forces. So another little nice piece set play here, and Bohemian Rhapsody now going off in chat. Good luck with that. Milk with the confirmed kill and double kill to make sure of it, and a nice kill around the back there as well. Milk now gets picked off. Someone over the back there. Steve, that was it. Yep, top of the building. That's what it's all about, isn't it? Got to get these angles. So he's doing a bit of suppressive fire. We'll follow his bullets in. McFly there kind of going, well, what's this all about? Yeah. McFly. So he's like, well, what you got? Again, probably a little bit exposed here. I don't like open fence position. Yeah, see? You either got to have something on your side and you be a little bit of, into a bush or in somewhere like this. Or yeah. There's, sorry, Real Bob, you're getting smashed by the auto mods. It's onions tonight, let me tell you. So, actually, I probably need to check that now that this computer's fucking shit itself. Alright, so that garrison's still alive. All caps is in automotive. Yeah, it will be, because we've got to keep that out of the HCA. They, as I said, they have some significant rules around what appears in streams and stuff like that. So I just put it on the lowest moderation settings I could get away with. We'll deal with it. Again, the all-round attack going on here, and you can see the points starting to turn now. 38 minutes to go. I think the pressure's been pretty intense here. I don't reckon they're going to hold here. Is that Garrison gone? There's an OP still in there. Milk, Fable, and Hidden are coming in there. J and Hill's on him though. Now we're going to start to see some airdrops. That's an airhead. That is an airhead from the Allies. I'm pretty sure from memory it was. Yeah, absolutely. So they're trying something here, but it's not going to work. I mean, if it's a distracting airhead, it's still not going to work because it's right on the point. It's not going to distract anybody. They're just going to grab it. Wayno, good to see you, mate. Lovely AT gun before. But they're still spawning in here, but there's a problem. And here, that's right. So it was a bombing run airhead, but it hasn't picked up enough because it's Bunnings. It's a public game play. It's a brainless putting in an airhead with a bombing run. Unfortunately, the level that Friday Night Fights is at, people will get out of the way of the bombing runs. People are too good for that. Okay, yeah, cool, Wayno. I was interested in that. I was mentioning when we were talking about it, I got in behind you, that the position is good, but you've got to be careful if there are tanks. And see, the guys took the point. They took the point here. There goes that Garrison. So finally that Garrison, poor old X, left by himself here now to try and defend this. And X is a pretty good player. Auto mod is pretty beautiful. It's the lowest setting too. It doesn't, he goes up from there. Yeah, the trouble with this map is a lot of players in tanks, a lot of the really good tankers who will use the hedgerows very smart, and they know the map so well. I can't memorize it that well. And so they'll actually move to positions and do some overwatch and not get seen. And if there's any intel about an AT gun, they'll wipe it out long before you even know they're coming. Very hard work. But yeah, great push here from the Axis players. Really, really good grindy play to work the angles and get in onto the point here. And Allies are in a lot of trouble here now because they don't have a lot of spawn options back here. And the beach is very, very hard to defend. And look at this bastard of a half track that someone's parked in here. Oh, so obviously they had that... somebody had the foresight to grab that... yeah, and look at that. Now there is real trouble here from for the Allied team, and like Swinny's kind of saying, oh, there was something going on down here, and he just gets shredded by everybody as they come up. Coffee there trying to defend. Someone just died. Nice shot, but Coffee got taken down. Probably a little bit of panic setting in right now. There's this wave of blue coming in from the south. There's a real problem now for the team. You've got to throw everybody back. They've got the Garrison in here. You can see it there in front of us. Not a bad mark from Charlie. Got a little bit off. And Mr. Bob is... I'm bribing myself. No, Bob, thank you so much for the subs. I appreciate it, mate. I really do. The gifted subs. I love it. Comp streaming is pretty much all I do now. In matches like this, I don't stream my own gameplay too much anymore. Nobody wants to watch me play too much. Well, you can gift your own streams there, but can. Clive's made his way down. I think Clive was trying to actually get to whatever was going on there and try and stop it and just sneak past everywhere. He didn't quite make it. Real trouble here, though, for Allies, isn't it? Look, the point's starting to get capped. They've got this Garrison. Another great Garrison that is a defensive Garrison that's really holding things together for them. Half a dozen players, so that'll stop the cap for a while. But they're in a lot of trouble. Look at that, nice work coming off the cap and shredding the infantry that were actually covering it. Jeez, that was pretty good. I must admit. Usually I'm just lying on the ground dead at that stage. Great work coming off the bloody Garrison there and actually coming in fighting. It's very hard to do that, isn't it? So Swinny playing with Fuzzy down the back here now. They'll just run around each other a little bit. Swinny, I think, get the drop on him. Yeah, nice work, Swinny. All the work to do now for the Allies. All the work to do for the Allies. They are on the back foot. I mean, they really do. What do you do when you're the commander here, though? Like, there's a bunch of people coming in because you guys would be communicating that with you. You wouldn't know it was this many, but you'd know there's a whole bunch. You've got to try and put some pressure on what is it, AA battery, and get the enemy commander thinking about defending that more so than attacking, particularly on this map and when you are on the beach like this. It's very easy to attack the beach. It is very, very easy to attack the beach, and generally speaking, you don't see too many teams that actually have lots of garrison networks set up this far back. By this stage, you've been hammered somewhere, you've been trying everything, and then all of a sudden there's this fucking wave of random blue that's swarming your back point. Clive, nice kill. Really good deliberate play. They're trying to slow down the waves of blue coming through. And there's the pressure starting to come in on the next point, actually. So this could be a little bit interesting. Obviously, I know what happens in this match because I've recorded this, but there's a lot of folks here either watching it for the first time or their name is Bob and that they are potentially a figment of our imagination, randomly gifting subs to us. Thank you very much for that. It's Saturday morning watchers. They've yet to watch this battle, so it'll be cool for them to see what actually happens in it. But nice counter pressure here from the team. But look at this blue. Look how many of them are on there. And how many are squad leaders? Let's have a count. Snaz, Chowie, Das. Okay, so there's at least 3 OPs. There's at least 3 OPs there that will be joining I think the half-track move before too. I did see that happening. So the speed of the cap here is going to fall into Blue's favour. Axis are not going to be taken out here. The commander there, you can see Brainless trying to come back and do something. So that's one of those things. PMAC, welcome to the stream, mate. And I've had a little bit of practice since March. I've been streaming, so I've sort of learned how to do some stuff. Friday night fights, I like to get into the action a little bit more. I do like to do point of view streams, but look, great play there from the Axis forces after a good start from the Allies, and it was 27 versus 27 was what we had there. I can't remember who I gave him a point to here. I think it might have been that AT guy that was forward. Where is he? Lone Wolf, yeah. I think he did some interesting things up forward. Sorry about the late stream. I was going to trigger this a bit earlier, but Obs was being a dick because I lost a hard drive the other day that had Windows on it, so I'm sort of trying to play catch up on that. It's been a long week, and I'm going to have to reinstall Windows completely by the looks of this, so it's going to be a long weekend, I reckon. So not much gaming time. I've got so much shit going on with work at the moment that and all these streams. Folks, there's so many things going on at the moment. Let's go to the warm-up screen. I might even throw my face in for a little moment and say hello. Webcam cover, there we go. Stream Deck doesn't work anymore. I can't get it to work. That's the kind of stuff I'm going at, so I'm having to click on everything over here. But folks, thanks for watching. I am streaming on Sunday night. I'm doing a HCA match, and that will be Chimera versus... Let me see if I can remember that. Chimera versus 501 ES. So a Spanish team. First time I'll actually see the Spanish players. I'm really keen to see how they go. We might put a little bit of a background vid on, shall we? While I'm doing that. So let's do the warm-up for HCA. And we can just have that running in the background. Let's get that music on. Love this music. My cute little music thing going on there. So, so it's a Spanish team. So I'm doing the HCA. I think it's 7 o'clock Sunday night is when it starts. When it starts recording, I will check that in a second just to make sure that I'm not talking through my proverbial hat. Let's have a look. Just a quick check here. Caster announcement. That on there. Here we go. So it's 11th of September at 7 p.m. my time, so 7:30 Australian Eastern Standard Time, and it'll be a delayed stream. I'll probably actually pre-record it and then stream it like I did tonight, but I've got a bit of work to do to fix some things before Sunday night. So that'll be a good one to watch. There's another streamer, a Spanish guy. He'll be streaming it on part of his team, so that'll be fine. Then on Monday morning, I'm going to record fucking early, let me tell you. 05:30 on Monday morning, I am going to record the Sev H and 501st versus 20th Panzer Grenadiers and 10th Mountain Division. So we've seen the 20th and 10th play before, and Chimera beat them in the HCA. I haven't seen the Sev H and 501st. I don't actually know what that stands for yet. I go and research this stuff beforehand, by the way. So I'm really interested to see how they play as well. And of course, Sev H and 501st are where are they from? Look at that. They are Brazilian, Argentinian, and Chile. So South American teams, have never seen them play before. So it'd be really cool to see that. 20th and 10th are an American team. So I'm gonna stream that sometime Monday Australian time. Mainly I'm doing it for the 20th, 10th because they really do appreciate that I do the streams for them and stuff. I'm not going to do the TFK other match. I'm not sure about that one. I was going to do the one tonight, but it started too early and I couldn't do it. I'm sorry about that. But there is so much going on at the moment. I couldn't sign up for the ESL because it's just too much stuff. And then there's another tournament that'll be coming up soon that I will be putting my hand up for. Oh, I've already put my hand up for, and I'll be streaming some of that. So I'll talk about that when it comes up. And also the Hell Let Loose seasonal, which is the American one. I've chucked my hat in the ring for that as well if they want an Australian streamer, even though there's no Australian streams there. I guess I do bring something a little bit different. Yeah, Crackshot, I'm seeing that. So I've put a post in the moderator stuff saying, would you like me to come and stream for the Hell Let Loose seasonal? And HCA, HCA is run by TL, a lot of TL players plus a few other people, but it's actually global. So to give you an idea of the teams in HCL, they come from America, Canada, Germany, Brazil, the UK, the EU, China, Chile, Argentina, Australia, and New Zealand. They are the teams, all right? The Line actually are one of the main administrative groups. Yes, Spain. I didn't say Spain, sorry. That's the match I'm doing Sunday night. They're one of the main administrative groups. I was talking to Guderian about it and somebody else as well. And Ghosty, I think it is. He's the head, one of the heads of HCA. So, but there are some other people involved in that. It's not just all the Line, but they do carry the lion's share of administrative burden there. So well done to them for organising that. So we'll see what happens. It's a busy couple of months here now. There's a lot of good stuff going on in the Oceanic competition. I still have a 2-hour little mini games thing that I want to run at some stage. DPMs. I always do the suits for the official competition streams. Friday Night Fights, I like to be a little bit more casual. I'm actually in my deployment shirt, for those who know what a pogue is. I deployed last year, and this is one of my PT shirts that we bought over there. So I try to be a little bit more casual on Friday nights. Yeah, cool. Thanks, House Gangster. It's always cool to have different people here who have this experience with different comps that are going on. There is quite a few different things happening across Hell Let Loose at the moment, and I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it. And the main, well. Look, watch this space, Crackshot. I'm going to get a green screen behind me soon. At the moment, there's just that big fish tank back there because I was getting a wall painted. I don't... Look, I've never been a professional streamer, but I'm going to... I'm just buying a piece at a time of different stuff, you know. So the next thing to buy is a green screen. I've got that on my wish list to buy. It's a couple $100, the one I want. And... yeah, I might do some fancy stuff. And then I've got a few other things. I am serving military members, so I have some options for a bit of fun. Anyway, look, I'm going to call it there. It's getting a bit late here. I'm probably keeping people awake in this house. I thank you very much for watching, everybody. It's lovely to see you. The question there, I will answer Evil's question before I head off. I'm looking to get into competitive Hell Let Loose in Australia. Which teams are most active and in need of players? Well, there are probably 8 to 12 clans right now that are absolutely in the competitive space. And I'm going to just write a bunch of them down in no particular order. Let's just write a few of these down. There we go. Who else? 3 para. You probably need to, if you're only just sort of getting into Hell Let Loose and you're getting into the start of how this all sort of works. Excuse me. You probably want to start sort of small. There's quite a few different clans that are getting into it at the moment. EWV, NRD. All of these people have some level of competitive play or competitive player that they have in their clans, or they have some sort of comp team, or they have some sort of involvement with the competition scene. So here's the list. Right, Chimera, Only Clans, Boy Boys, Gary Busters Incorporated, Task Force Koala, 3 Para, Emu War Veterans, and Not Really Dead. Those are the ones that I would suggest you approach players, and you'll see. Well, the best one at the moment that you can tap into every single resource that you can see there is a Big D. I do some stuff for Big D from time to time, but I don't belong to any particular clan. So, I'll sprout for any clan whatsoever. Hit up TFK, absolutely. Mr. Chu, thank you very much for being here. Actually, Mr. Chu, I'm going to drop your Discord in there as well. Let's do that for you. Yeah, where is your Discord? Shit. Where do I find your Discord invitation? Info and rules. Let's try that. Welcome to Task Force Koala. Send me a PM right now, Mr. Chu, and I'll put your link in. Put your link in. Send me a message. I can't find your fucking your thingy, your Discord thingy. Hang on, wait. That's not it. ANZ Squad United. No, that's not it. God damn it. There's a lesson for you, Mr. Chu. Make it easier to get. Here we go. Found it, I think. Alright, so yeah, Task Force Koala, good mob to join up with. There he goes. Casters Hotline, Mr. Chu. Yeah, that's not the link, mate. It's at Discord GGTFK. Alright, we'll just put that one in. There you go. There you go. So yeah, Big D have all of those clans I mentioned before. Big D's not a clan so much; it's just a collecting point for lots of different people. They run some stuff. TFK 3 Power run some stuff together at the moment, and elsewhere. OCE and Foiwers run some stuff together. But look, points of contact. There's oodles of them across those servers, and all of those guys will look after you. Look, I absolutely endorse any of those clans to help you out and get into the comp scene and get into gaming scene, and very friendly communities. When you get into Hell Let Loose, look up the TFK servers, the Big D servers, the Chimera servers. They're all active clans. GBI have got a server, I think, too. 3 Power have got a server. Just jump on. You'll see players. They got their clan tags against them. See how they go. See if you like them. Different clan servers tend to be a little bit different, to be honest. I definitely find a difference between them all. So, anyway, I really need to get going. It's been fun. I hope everybody got something out of that tonight, and I really thank you for your company. And I look forward to catching you over the weekend. I'm probably just going to play some games this weekend because my computer's a piece of shit and I want to walk away from it. So I might just play games and not have to stress about other stuff. And we'll see how we go. Good night, everybody. It's lovely to have you here, and I'll see you next time. Bold budget of good night. Happy Friday night.